What's happening?
I just got a call. Hold on.
What's happening?
I don't know. What's going on? I don't know. What's going on?
Let's keep it soft.
What do you think?
What's happening?
Just put your hands behind your
Put your
back.
hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. What happened? We're gonna short it all up. We're gonna short it all up. What is going on? We're gonna short it all up. I'm the manager. I'm just being detained right now. So back up. I'm just.
Did you get my phone though?
Yeah, you got anything on you?
I'm on live, sir. You cut that off?
Lil Zay Osama. I know your cousin and your auntie, they well relieved right now. Your auntie ain't got to call you on Facebook no more and tell you to squash it with your cousin because you got bigger fish to fry at this point than Chicago beef. You know, can you even get out of jail at this point? We don't know, but we'll wait and see. I'm going to keep it respectful because we all make mistakes. But I will say, I know for a fact the ops is watching this video and laughing at your goof ass. Now, I'm gonna just be honest and say this. You might as well go ahead and start your time, player. Go ahead and start your time. Do it out day for day. That way you can already get ahead of things because this is looking like a situation where it's gonna be tough to take the trial. It's gonna be tough to beat unless your lawyer is incredible. So I'm just saying you might as well go ahead and start it. You did the police work for the police. So what does this mean? Lil Zay, y'all seen it. Lil Zay, he left his gun, his blick, his stick, that dick in the Uber in New York City. And he also left the motherfucking switch on the back. Now we know that that's a federal charge if the feds decide to pick that up. So I'm gonna give y'all the 7 mistakes that this man made in this situation because it's deeper than just being forgetful. See, your first mistake was not renting a car. It was catching Ubers. You're bringing guns into somebody else's vehicle that don't know you, that don't owe you anything. And this is New York City. So when they seen that you left that blicky, do y'all know the type of people that drive cabs and Ubers in New York? And I don't mean no disrespect by it, but it's people with green cards, people with no citizenship, people working 16-hour days to provide for their family because they're trying to start a business, or either they're being discriminated by America. They work hard to get what they get and to become American citizen. Now, I don't know if that's your situation, but I would have told you not to do that. And that's one of the very reasons why. You think that they're gonna sacrifice everything they got going on and everything they working towards to try to save you by calling you and saying, hey man, you forgot your gun in here that's holding at least 10 years because you got a switch on the back and it's already about 2 years in New York just for having a gun. You think that they wouldn't notify the police before anything? That's where you made your first mistake. Your second mistake was not getting security. And I know y'all rappers, y'all don't like to get security. Y'all don't like to get off-duty police. Y'all don't fuck with the police. Listen, scratch that. A police officer, $500 a day. If you can buy all them accessories for your Glock, including that Glock, and you got your nice little bathing ape, you got the grill in your mouth, fresh lineup every other day, you can go ahead and get you some $500 security. Weed is legal in New York the same way as in Chicago. They ain't worried about that. You need to go do some drugs, you excuse that person out of the room. They work for you, you don't work for them. So what I'm telling you is that you making simple mistakes, all because the streets told you that your business should be the same as the streets. And that's where you fuck up. There's no way in life that you should ever trust your niggas or trust your gun. You got bigger worries than that. Your third mistake was having a blick, period. Out of all the places in the country to have a gun, you should not have had one in New York. If you was anywhere in the South, you'd have been straight. You probably would have just had a misdemeanor. In LA, you still probably would have had a chance. But the fact that you brought a blick to the home of the hip hop cops, The hip hop cops wasn't even looking for you. You looked for them. You would never do that. 2 years automatically. That's a federal charge as well if they decide to do so. It's not looking good for you, Lil Zay Osama. I'm just being honest. That was your third mistake. Your fourth mistake had to be that you was on drugs. Yeah. You probably had a pint of that walkie pulled up in the back seat. You know, the gun uncomfortable, it's poking you in the side. You adjusting it and you just, I'm gonna just pull it out. I ain't gonna forget it. You probably had just stuffed a 3.5 of that Zai in the backwood. I know how it go. Yeah, you was ready to get out, smoke you one, feel good about yourself. I'm in New York, my career going well. But you wasn't thinking right. You wasn't thinking properly. See, them drugs, they'll knock you off your stature. It'll knock you off the wrong way. How you not paying attention? There is no way a sober man forgets the thing that protects him, especially if you from Chicago. We know that y'all put that on for a fashion. All of a sudden in New York, you lacking? Nah. Your fifth mistake was having a switch on the gun. Now, you didn't need no switch in New York. Not that they don't have switches in New York, but is that the type of beef that you have in New York as a Chicago resident who probably just now for real in life, getting out of Chicago, seeing other things? Did you actually need a switch on that gun? Switches is the most dangerous thing in the world. They the devil. Think about it. Not only is you gonna shoot your op, cause you for sure gonna shoot your op up with a switch, but you gonna shoot up the block. You gonna shoot some mamas, some kids, some uncles, some daddies, some brothers, some sisters. Yeah, you got a machine. You know y'all like to add 30s in them Glocks, in them 9mm. Yeah, and them 45s. Y'all like to add that, and then you put a switch on there and it's shooting in rapid succession, and we know y'all ain't got the aim because half of y'all got felons. Y'all ain't going to no motherfucking gun shop practicing y'all aim. Yeah, y'all shooting up the whole block with them things, man. That don't make no sense. So I gotta say, that was a big mistake to put that switch on there, man. Now your sixth mistake was having that Chicago arrogance. Yeah, you know, in Chicago, it's lawless. The police, they let you do whatever. You see, they got a real life purge going on. They just letting niggas out. They letting out 300 criminals this year. Yeah, just letting y'all do whatever. Everybody in Chicago done beat a gun charge. That's why y'all ain't scared to have guns. Lil Durk done beat 3 of them. They don't care. It's lawless. There's niggas who beat bodies, multiple bodies. It's so many murders going on, they don't even have enough staff. It's not like that everywhere else. It's not. Y'all is moving in these other cities the same way. When in actuality, y'all need to move with more caution. Who wants to be locked up outside of their city? Lil Zay, you in New York right now, not knowing nobody. I don't know if you have bail yet, but who wants to be locked up in a town where they don't know nobody? It's no favors. Yeah, we don't want those issues. And your seventh mistake was not respecting your career, Lil Zay Osama. Straight up. You just had a hit with Lil Durk. You just released a mixtape. You had Fredo Bang on there. You had Icewear Vezo on there. You doing interviews. I seen you on No Jumper. You having traction. And now it's possibly over because you decided to be careless and irresponsible with an illegal gun with illegal pieces on the gun. You threw it all away. That's why I say you might as well go ahead and start your time. Unless you can get out, do your shows, collect your money, pay for your lawyer fees. That's the only thing I can tell you, Lil Zay. Now, people are saying that they think that he can beat the case. Yeah, he can, but I'm going to give him a 90% chance that he doesn't. We got to understand. I'm sure that there's fingerprints on that gun. I'm sure there's fingerprints on them bullets. I'm sure that there's a witness. The nigga who called him, he called the police. Now, do we know if he's seen him? If he's seen him with the gun? I don't know. But we also got to look at it like this. Does he check his car after every trip? Was that his first trip of the day? Did he check his car the night before? It's so many factors, so we can't guarantee nothing. But what I will say, that Lil Zay Osama, I hope everything works out for you. I hope that you're able to actually beat this case because it was careless. You didn't hurt nobody though. It wasn't violent. In New York, the laws are strong, but I hope that there's some type of loophole or something you can find. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think Lil Zay can get out of this dilemma? Do y'all think he made the wrong mistakes? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom.
Our Daddy channel. Subscribe to our Daddy channel.